You are sometimes a joke.
After I score this goal, I'm going to put my hands through your pants. Ruhe, Scheißkopf, es interessiert mich nicht. And what's happening, boys, and welcome to the 88 rated Ultimate Scream Thomas Muller card episodia. A very, very highly requested one. You guys have been asking for Tony Kroos, the Kroos missile. We can't quite afford him on the RTG yet, but we were able to, and this was a card that we grinded towards for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it is the Ultimate Scream 88 rated Thomas Muller card. You guys have been asking for a player's way view on it, and he has kind of flown under the radar in terms of all the Ultimate Scream players. A lot of people fell in love with that. Ibrahimovic, obviously. Aguero was a little bit out of the price point, but the likes of Bernard. Marcel Sabitzer is a guy that we're going to feature in this one as well. You guys have been asking about him. But Thomas Muller, more than anyone, I think, is probably one of those guys that kind of flew under the radar, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. Now, for one, he's in the Bundesliga, so not everyone runs a Bundesliga squad. You guys know on the RTG, on Zwei de Glory, we run ourselves a full Bundesliga side. As of a few weeks ago, we now have Nesta and then Piqué, who we unlocked on the RTG. But today, it is going to be all about this 88 Ultimate Scream Thomas Muller. Hey, Matt?
You are sometimes...
Ruhe, Scheißkopf, es interessiert mich nicht. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with the stats, because this is where it really pops off. 88 sprint speed. If you have the Hunter Chem style, it goes up to 98, and I can assure you it feels every bit of 98 in game. Acceleration goes up to 91, so 91 acceleration, 98 sprint speed. Finishing is over 90 with the Hunter Chem style. The attacking positioning goes up to 99. Shot power goes up to 89. And then the dribbling stats is what sets this card apart. You're not used to having Thomas Muller, who feels agile, has 83 agility on the card. He's got the 99 reactions, the 84 dribbling, as well as the 92 ball control. And then when we get over to the physical stats, he's got 88 stamina. Again, so there's some stats on this card that are massively upgraded from his base card. Obviously, an 86 that a lot of people wouldn't find usable suddenly turns into an absolute monster with this upgrade plus the right chem style attached. And in my opinion, the Hunter is probably the best one. If I went back and was going to do things a little differently, maybe I would put something on it, maybe a Hawkeye to try and get the dribbling up a little bit as well. Like a sniper to get the dribbling up as well, but I really feel like Hunter's probably the best to get the most out of him. Now, how has he played for me? Well, the moment that we inserted him into our starting lineup was the first weekend that we got a 20-win finish in Weekend League. We have since got Gold 3 this week, so we didn't play incredible just because the servers were in an absolute state. But the first Weekend League that I used him, when we bought him for that 267,000 coins just 2 weeks ago, we were able to lock up a 20-10 record, which got us the 200k packs. Didn't get anything crazy in them, but was a huge reason why we were able to get that 20-1 record. Now, 55 games played, 56 goals, 22 total assists. So that is a decent goal-to-game ratio overall. Not the greatest game-to-game goal-to-game ratio, but I attribute that in large part to the fact that we didn't get rid of Kai Havertz, and he has just been lighting it up. 233 goals. I've already used him for 273 games, and he still lights it up every weekend. He's just absolutely incredible. I love this card. Easily my favorite card in FIFA 20 so far. Now, we got that end-of-era Basti Schweinsteiger card, obviously. Mesut Ozil we grinded for on the RTG, so we're going to use him. So how the squad's going to look is Kai Havertz is going to shift over. He's going to stay at left striker. Thomas Muller is going to stay at right striker. Schweini goes over to LCM with stay back while attacking, and then we're going to have Mesut Ozil, who we usually have Marcel Sabitzer in. But in order to get Ozil in the squad, I wanted to do like a reunion of the 2014 World Cup squad. So we had to get Mesut Ozil in there, and we're going to see if he can continue doing the things that he's been doing for us at RAM. We're about to go into a game, boys, searching for an opponent, and I don't know why I struggle to find games in Division 5. Everyone is here, but we are struggling to find games in Division 5. If this episode, like I always say, boys, in some way, shape, or form, helps you figure out if you want to pick up this Thomas Muller or anyone that we feature in the squad, drop a mad lad like on the video. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Match number 1.
You are sometimes...
Ruhe, Scheißkopf, es interessiert mich nicht.
Bienvenidos y gracias por acompañarnos en este nuevo partidazo.
All right, I'm going to show you guys that speed.
You are sometimes
Pelota al área,
a joke.
dominada por el rival con tranquilidad.
Literally a joke.
No parecía para tanto, el árbitro dejó seguir. Defensa quedó sorprendida con el servicio de Ochel.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what Thomas Muller does, bros. That is all Thomas Muller does. We exposed PK a little bit there. I know he's not the fastest guy in the world, but that is exactly the kind of goal that we've been scoring every weekend league with Thomas Muller. And don't ask me why, but Division Rivals feels incredible right now. This past weekend league was probably one of the most frustrating Sundays that I've ever had. I mean, we left 27 games of weekend league to the last day, but I'm sure that didn't have any part of it. But the servers felt horrible. The patch, it didn't feel like I was able to convert anything. And then we fire up Rivals on a Tuesday, and the game feels amazing, to be honest with you.
You are sometimes
I'm playing
a joke. A joke. A joke.
Hay peligro en el pase, ojo. Es de Özil. Müller que busca.
Game. That's gonna be game over. Damn, dude, we're already at rank 1, and we're absolutely balling out right now. If you guys have used Ultimate Scream Thomas Muller, you guys let me know how he's played for you. But this guy has just been absolutely clinical. He's been so lethal for me.
Mares.
There we go, Nesta.
De Bruyne con la mala entrega. Hace bien cortando Schweinsteiger. Kai Havertz. Ahí
Thomas
se va a
Muller.
la espalda de la defensa, va a llegar al arco. Toma Müller. Müller que busca
3-0. He's got the hattie, and it's not even halftime yet, boys. What an absolute mad lad. Near post OP, doing the fart night celebration, and Jesus, bro. Showcasing exactly why we spent the 267,000 coins on him. And we're probably going to use him for, I could see us using him for at least the next few weekend leeks. 3 shots, all we needed was 3 shots on target. 3 shots on target, 3 goals. And we get a rage quit in the first match. That's what he gets for doing the rat badge, dude. Since who was that? That was Langley. I'm sorry.
Edin Seco. Mertens.
You are sometimes a joke.
Zico. Zico. Goal.
I mean, I love Ultimate Scream Jekyll, but he shouldn't be able to do that.
Edin Seco. Dybala. Maneja la pelota y se acerca al arco rival. Astro Boy Dybala. Ahí está Dybala. No se equivocó a la hora de elegir el remate. Zico. Balón para Dries Mertens. Y le pega con un tubo.
We go into halftime down 2-0. We don't have a shot on target, but you want to know what? This is the sort of match that we needed to come into. This is the sort of scenario. And I feel like I wish there was a way to why do I have a rash on my face?
You are sometimes a joke.
Balón que queda en la mitad de la cancha. Atento. ¡Qué habilidad para quitarse rivales! ¡Uy, el palo!
Kai.
Está diciendo que no.
You know what? Thomas Muller wouldn't have missed that. Mesut Özil. Come on, boys. Mesut Özil, bro. The comeback is on 2-1. Now, I had a chance there. I had a chance to sweat it out and send it over to Thomas Muller, but I'm confident enough in Mesut Özil left foot that he's not going to miss that, dude.
Mesut Özil. Kai Havertz.
Telling
La
you.
pelota larga y parece que va a llegar.
What did I just say? What did I just say? Thomas Muller doesn't miss that opportunity, bro. Wow. Consider that he goes for 240,000 coins. 90 rated Robert Lewandowski goes for about just under 200,000 coins. And honestly, man, I'm not a big fan of abiding by the meta and like making sure that all my players fit the meta exactly. But Thomas Muller's card, you need the pace. You need the pace this year, especially if you have a 2-striker formation like the 4-4-2. And linking up a combo of Kai Havertz and, God, you know what? I really want that inform now.
Kai Havertz. La tiene Müller. Esa pelota de Müller que le va a llegar al compañero. Ahí va buscándola. Esa se va fuera. Se desperdicia un mano a mano.
This episode was meant to highlight the fact that Ultimate Scream Muller is an absolute mad lad. But it wasn't meant to highlight the fact that Kai Havertz has missed basically 2 sitters.
Balón con el triunfo en los últimos segundos del partido. Kai Havertz. A la pelota larga y parece que va a llegar. Toma Müller.
And it ends like that. Wow, what an unceremonious end of the game. Kai, man, that was supposed to be a game winner. A match where we didn't have a single shot on target to start things off. A match that looked absolutely horrible, coming up against the Italian kit, the kryptonite of the German national team, and a match that I feel like we should have easily won. Even he can't believe it. Guy is having a conversation with Schweini, and dude, even they can't believe it. But Thomas Muller, man, if he hasn't proven that, at least in these two games right now, if he hasn't proven exactly what I've seen in him the past couple weekend leagues and also in division rivals on the RTG, which is the account that we're on right now, I don't know what does. But a goal and an assist in match number 2, a Hattie in match number 1, so up to 5 goal contributions in just 2 matches played, not even the full 2 matches. Our opponent rage quit the second one, and then Kai really letting us down. I don't even know what to say there. I don't think he's had that poor. Kai Havertz hasn't had as poor of a game, I think, ever. Maybe, did I put too much pressure on him? Maybe I put too much pressure on Kai. I'm sorry, dude. That is going to do it, boys, for the Ultimate Scream Thomas Muller card. And I think the only other card that we would do as Wave U1 is possibly Toni Kroos's card. But after that, I think the Ultimate Scream, Ultimate Scream well and truly is done. The promotion was, I thought, very good. I love the objectives. I love the little Ultimate Scream packs that we got throughout. And I thought it was, if that's a taste of things to come when it's like Future Stars or Headliners, if they could replicate exactly what we got for Ultimate Scream as the promo for all the other promos that we get going forward, I think I think that's a really good model going forward in terms of the layout and the format for promotions. I don't know, maybe you guys agree with me, maybe you guys disagree with me, but I really enjoyed how Ultimate Scream panned out, and I enjoyed the selection of players too. Like Thomas Muller, Toni Kroos, for example, 2 players that you wouldn't really think to use in Ultimate Team in FIFA 20, and then a couple adjustments here and there on their stats, and they turn into some really nice cards. Haven't used Toni Kroos yet, so I can't really say that 100%. But in terms of value, 240,000 coins. I know about a month ago, I would have said that's super steep, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4.5 out of 5 on the Infinity Gauntlet in terms of value. The stats that you get back and the return, at least on my investment, running the 4-4-2, running the Bundesliga squad that I have, it is paid back in full, and I attribute in large part, like I said, to that 20-win weekend league series that we had just a week ago. Wouldn't have been able to do it without this Ultimate Scream card. So 250,000 coins, I don't think you can better spend it, at least for a Bundesliga side. In terms of on the pitch performance, now across the time of the account that we've used him, I would give him a 4.5 out of 5, and then in this episode, I would have to give him a 4.5 out of 5 as well. The only thing missing was a complete performance. It wasn't one of those performances where he had a Hattie in both matches. We caused a rage quit. Thomas Muller was the lone reason we caused a rage quit in match number 1, but he didn't do enough to warrant the full 5. And again, I want to be a little bit more critical with how many thumbs up I give on these players we've used, but a very good card. And then you guys obviously have been asking how he performs, and for those of you guys that haven't tuned into the weekend league streams, you wouldn't know how I've used him. And as you guys can see in this epi, the guy just knows how to score. The guy just knows how to score. My only regret is that I didn't put Thomas Muller in position where Kai missed those 2 chances, and we would have won. If we would have converted those 2 chances, we would have won. If we would have converted one of those chances, we would have won. But that is going to do it, boys, for the epi. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Didn't get any new content today outside of those UCL SBCs, which we will do later on stream tonight. Mixer link will be in the description below. But like I always say, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If these have been informative in some way, if these have been entertaining in some way to you, drop a mad lad like on the video. But I will catch you guys per usual for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, my bros. Tschüss. Later. Ade.